Greetings from beyond reality. I'm Sai, bringing you another episode of Fate Extra. Stupid power switch. 3 days remain. Midday. An invisible servant. Dan Blackmore's servant cloaked his form, but this servant is fundamentally different. I also got the sense from my fight with Julius that I'm by far the inferior master. Even with Caster recovered, just landing an attack yesterday was a chore and a half. I have to find a way to penetrate that invisibility, or this won't even be a fight. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. Yikes! The terminal buzzes with the cipher key generation notice. Can I crack that invisibility before time runs out? Being able to see my opponent is a pretty basic requirement, I think. I'll make it my top priority. Maybe Rin can help me develop a strategy. It is now the evening. Rin should be on the roof. So I want to go back to the... Anyway, what I was trying to say previous episode before I somehow managed to cut myself off. I actually figured out that I failed the survey.
未だご主人様ともども成長途中の私ですが、切り札を見せる準備は整いました。あとは勝負の場を整えるだけ。さあご主人様、ここからがあのネクラ男との本当の勝負です。
Dark Cloud of Doom! Yeah, apparently the option I chose gave me no points towards completing her matrix. Why am I going in here? I should go to the roof. Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer. Because technically those two options were the same, but one of them was worth 2 points and the other one was worth 0 points. Oh, Luna, how are things going? I guess my servant is getting enough magic for now, but so no problems there. However, my real concern is Caster's spell failed to even touch Julius' servant. Oh god, what now? Seriously, what's with the miserable look on your face? I guess my fear is immediately apparent, something which annoys Rin even more than usual. Your point being, did you lose a spine somewhere in the arena or something? No. Despite our abuse, she listens intently as I describe my enemy's ability to become invisible. At the very least, not being able to see him will make it impossible for my servant to attack him. I can see why you look so dejected. Fighting an enemy you can't see would be impossible. Even Lancer and I would have a seriously tough time fighting an invisible opponent. There might be a few ways. Excuse me. A few ways he can be hiding, such as camouflage or by means of a spell. Another thing is that, being a legendary soul, they may have a number of unknown abilities. And I can't do anything until I can figure out exactly what my enemy's doing and how they're doing it. For now, we should concentrate on finding out how he manages to conceal his presence. Rin suddenly comes out of her contemplative study and regards me with a serious look. Her look couldn't be caused by the thoughts of Julius. I could see the pity and puzzlement in her eyes. Is she thinking about me? Did something happen? As I start to ask her what just happened, she takes a deep breath and looks straight at me. Actually, I do know something. Something about you anyway. I wasn't sure if I should share this with you or not, but I figured you have a right to know. There was no easy way to put this, but I won't bother trying. I tried to find a link to your body. There isn't one. There's nothing on the other end of your link to this place. You can't remember anything because there's nothing for you to remember. For once, I understood what her words meant the instant she spoke them. At first, I thought your connection was just severed, but I turned out to be wrong. Prior to the start of the Holy Grail War, not a single log regarding your activity exists. The reason I can't find a link is because you have no body to link to. You aren't human. I see. No words come to mind. Honestly, I'm not too surprised about this. I suspected as much already. Right now, I just appreciate the fact that this girl took the time to help me find the truth. It's said that NPCs here are recreated using the records of people who've lived in the past. My theory is that you're one of those NPCs somehow managed to gain powers associated with the Masters. Something that, if you die in reality, your soul just remains behind and you become a cyber ghost. Is that why I can try so many times at one elimination battle? That's why I thought you were an NPC at first. You didn't seem real the way the most Masters do. While I know a nod in solid understanding, I steel myself to ask the obvious question, why? Regardless of what I am, I had a feeling this moment of revelation would come. I know why my memory won't return. Alice, I finally met you. Now it makes sense to me. Really? This body, this mind, it's not human. It's just a remnant of real life. A packet of data, collections of ones and zeros. Exactly. Sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings, but there is nowhere for you to return to. Even if you do win the Holy Grail War and receive a wish, you would still be stuck at the Seraph. Unfortunately for you, the words "get out" have absolutely no meaning for you. If you were fighting for survival, you can stop now. After all, you're already dead. That's not nice. I know it's harsh, but better to know the truth now than rather suffer for it later. I hope you agree. That's why I needed to tell you this now. So, knowing what you know, do you still have a reason to keep going to win the Holy Grail War? I will end the Holy Grail War. I think I finally understand what my purpose is now. I know that this is the only life I will ever have. I will make it count! I don't want this world to be a place where the only way to continue to live is to kill. If I win, the Holy Grail will end it. Well, we'll end with it. I'm the one who drove Shinji to death, Dan, Alice, and that clown, too. Who cares about the clown? The Holy Grail War system did not allow for our coexistence. Therefore, yes, in that case, if it's the system who will take away lives, then I should just change the system itself with the power of the Holy Grail. I see. Although I personally don't agree, the risk is consummate with the reward, after all. Whether the system is good or bad is a matter of opinion. It is a compelling reason to go on. Let me guess. The revelation that you are Sans body was pretty shocking, am I right? Caster speaks to me a little more serious than usual. I'm kinda glad that you are what you are. It's like you're one of us servants. Or that one person. Who? Can you actually, like, tell me who you're speaking of? I'm sorry, I mean, I know you're not happy about being like this, but, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I almost screwed up again. Anyway, the difference between you and us is the focus and experience. Anyway, don't give up. If you get the Grail, you can wish all your worries away. She's really trying to comfort me. At least, I think she is. Isn't she? Yes, I think she is. I have no idea how to respond. I do. So I try to flash her a winning smile and hope that doesn't come across as a sardonic smirk. What was that? Was it my imagination, or Rin's normally haughty expression slipped there for a second? It was nothing. Just you actually looked determined for once. It caught me off guard. Why would it catch you off guard? I mean, I could do random things. Random. Anyway, have you decided what you want to do? Even if a miracle occurred and you won, you might not even receive the promised reward. Knowing all this, you're still willing to take on Julius? You're ready to fight to the end? Of course. If I still have lingering doubts, this is the one thing I state with absolute confidence.
So?
I see. I guess that's the way things have to be now. I'm glad you chose how you did. If you'd given up after all this, I would have killed you myself. Actually, yes, you would have. Alright, enough about the past. From now on, we need to focus on the future. I nodded in agreement and silently thanked Rin for her concern and her support. I'm sure she wanted to say that running was okay. There is no reason to continue fighting. But giving up would be wrong. Now, I must win the Holy Grail War in order to shape the future. That's very noble of us. Okay, our first order of business should be take a preemptive strike against your enemy. Preemptive strike? What does she intend to do? First off, we need to do something about your opponent's invisibility, right? To solve the most pressing problem, I will make 3 traps for you to set in the arena. One will react to talismans, one will react to magic, and one will react to your enemy's chi. Whether they're using a spell, item, or whatever, we have to find a way to counteract it. Got it. And of course, I agree with what you suggested. Once I know you're in the arena, I'll pass along to you the more detailed instructions. Okay, we have a plan now, and all I have to do is place the traps without Julius noticing. To the arena! Da-da-da-da! First to the chapel. Actually, yes, I will go with that. Mantra, Bestial Sky acquired.
おめでとうございます、ご主人様。また一つスキルを取り戻しました。きついバトルも少しは楽になりましょう。
Almost against my will, I find myself wanting to ask these sisters another question. Both of them seem to be extremely powerful magi, but why does Seraph allow their existence? Ah yes, me and the Oxygen Thief, unlike us, you masters enter through a specific gateway. As you're here for the Holy Grail War, you can only access specific parts of the Moon Cell. It's a little different for us. We're not here for the Holy Grail, but for the what did I say holy? For the Moon Cell's network. In exchange for access to the network, we agreed to assist the Master for competing for the Grail. But until someone wins the damn thing, we're stuck here with the same as you. I see. Although not part of the Holy Grail War, they have been given Master status. But what's so important to them that they were willing to choose to be trapped inside the Moon Cell? Didn't I already tell you? I'm looking for someone. A friend of a friend who fell foul here. All I had to go on was part of their mind was ensnared in the virtual world, so here I am. As for me, I sense a potential shift in the future and came here to make sure nothing came of it. My detestable elder sister showed up at the same time, so we decided to set up shop here. Now I'm kind of forced to stay here so that I can keep an eye on her as well. This woman is hateful and evil, and her research is more Robert J. White than Murray Curry. Well, break time is over. I need to keep searching. You two, keep the chit-chat to a minimum. In an obvious attempt to end further conversation, Toko loudly clears her throat. What's more disturbing than her rudeness is the fact that she never denied Toko's accusation. Trip. Trip over words. Anyway, moving on. Sure, why not? Hey! Lobster. Never had lobster before. Go get me one. I need a lobster! Oh, right. I was expecting something from that, but apparently there was nothing. Alright, so let's continue on. If you try to go to the first floor on this day, you will not be able to. Caster will appear and tell you need to set up traps on the second floor. Three levels to level up. So they finally made your way into the arena. Okay, now here's what I need you to do. First, here's the map of the arena's second floor. Julius and company will follow this path. Okay. Looks basic enough. Well, you will be setting up traps in 3 different locations along the paths I mentioned. Each trap tests for a different thing, so they can't be set together in one place. We'll choose the best areas to place the traps as you walk through the arena. Alright, so get to it, okay? And so, she already hacked the arena and mapped out its layout. Her attention to detail is truly astonishing. I should take my time and be careful so that all of her system doesn't go to waste. I'm not moving just yet. Okay, now I am. Move speed up! Let's go. Da, da, da. Oh, there is a cube here. Following Rin's instructions, attach my terminal to the ground. It seems as if the trap code is being encoded into the arena. Trap set. The installation of the trap is complete. This is a simple interrupter that will react to any equipment that the servant might be using. The servant is using something to make himself invisible. This will let us know almost immediately.
Okay.
Roger. Let's fight it. You make this too easy. Extra turn. Actually, I don't want to get hit by these things, considering how much damage they were able to do when I was guarding. Critical, by the way. Extra turn. also works. Sweet.
出直していらっしゃい。サクッと次に行きましょう。
What? What happened there?
お覚悟です。
For some reason, we were able to get the advantage. Actually, since I don't know what it's gonna probably do. Let's try that.
頑張りますね。
Strength up.
強制力だけ。
Woo!
どう？ご苦労様。ではこれにて。
Best use of 60 points of SP ever.
おあいにくさま、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。ご主人様、敵です。
Yeah, I'm running this a little bit long this time.
いただきます。お任せください。それ。
Strength up.
よく燃えますね。マスター、一生ついていきます。
Perfect.
おあいにくさま、ブサイクその三サロ、そこは？トラップを転送するわ。
Let me send you the anti-magic trap. Now put your terminal up against the field. As per Rin's instructions, I touched my terminal to the ground again. Trap set. Okay, installation complete. This trap will be set off if he's using magic to hide himself. I have a feeling that this will be the most likely to work. Maybe.
よし、次で最後ね。まっすぐ行ってみて。
Yeah, you have to go right.
ご主人様、敵です。
Fight!
さあ、マスター、サクッとやっちゃいましょう。お覚悟です。 頑張りますね。それ。
I have a feeling that this is gonna go bad somewhere.
乗ってきた。
Or not.
選抜的面。
Extra turn.
輝いてます。乗ってきた。愛の力、思い知ってた。 頑張りますね。
1, 2, 3!
ではこれにてお別れです。サクッと次に行きましょう。その広間はいいんじゃない？
Yes, it does. Hey, Luna, put it right there. I'm sending the anti-spirit trap now. Put your terminal against the field. Following Rin's command, I touched my terminal to the ground for a third time. The data from the final trap is being inserted into the field. Awesome. Final trap set. This trap has a way of disrupting the spirit as it flows along a person's meridian lines. Anything that requires advanced martial arts technique or serious concentration will set this off. However, don't get your hopes up. I doubt anything will happen. Really, it's impossible to become invisible without an item or magic. Well, whatever.
作戦完了。
Mission complete!
大した手じゃないけど、取っかかりにはなるわ。姿が見えないことは は無敵と同様。単純にして最強の戦法ね。じゃあ私は明日に備えて落ちるわね。
It looks like the way to the trigger is blocked. I should just head back for now. Or maybe I should stick around and get some more training in. Actually, I agree with the latter half, so let's run this way for a moment.
ご主人様、敵です。
Fight this bug.
マスター、ご命令を。
Yeah, you're not really giving me much to work on, hey game? Strength up! Stun! And dead. Perfect. I know there's something in here. Alyssifant garments. Sorry. That does what again? Yeah, we picked this up last time. This one adds Vanish Add A. Okay. Nice. Jeez, how could you forget that? It was one of the items you used during your last battle. Really? Anyway, I am gonna end here for now. Tune in again for more Fate Extra.